Can you hear me now? What about now? Sorry. I'm trying. I changed my speaker. Let me know. Let me know. Anything yet? No, 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 no. Still? Dang. Well, hopefully you can hear. If not, such is life, right? It's not going to mess up my happiness. I'm recording this on another platform, so maybe I'll have to repost it from my YouTube. Hopefully we can hear it on that platform. But yeah, happiness is something that we have to get from the inside. So shit happens, right? Life happens. I'm gonna try this one more time. Let's see. Settings, audio. Let's see. It's my Yeti. Come on. Oh, it's working, huh? Hello, hello. Yeah, it is working. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with that speaker then. Hopefully y'all could hear. But it's a state of mind. Happiness is a state of mind. You have to cultivate this with your mind. It's like our thoughts, they have vibrations, it has frequency. It really does. So if you, let me know if you can hear me now. Give me a thumbs up and an emoji or something. If you focus, like be intentional, because sometimes we have all of these thoughts come up. They say we have like 80,000 thoughts a day. I think it was 50 or 80. It's a lot of thoughts, right? So when you are in the awareness of a thought that you're having that is like taking you down a road where you are then start feeling bad, and your body will tell you, right? You have, you will know. Your thoughts will cultivate a feeling. So use that as your dial. It's like, okay, let me think of something different. You can do that. You have the power to tell your brain, I'm thinking of something different. I'm going to focus on something different. You have the power to shift your thoughts, because all of this is, everything happens on the inside, right? There's always going to be stuff externally. We cannot control that. You can only control how you respond, how you react, what you say, how you internalize it. That's the only thing you have control over. And finding happiness really helps. It's about really having peace with the past. Sometimes we are like fretting about like what happened in the past. Can't undo that shit, right? So having from what happened in the past and being excited about what is to come, and a level acceptance about where you are right now. And this whole thing about it, and if you're not happy about where you are right now, then it is your responsibility then to create the action steps to get you to that place. You know what makes you happy. Think back in your mind a time, an experience. Cultivate that thought. Lean into that, because the thing about it is like we want things that we want, right? But if you're not able to access that feeling before you get it, then you're not going to actually appreciate it. You might not even understand or feel it when you have it, because you have to have this feeling now. You have to be able to cultivate that feeling now, because oftentimes we're chasing things to say, okay, once I get whatever, seven figures, I'm gonna be happy. Well, can you be happy with your 6 figures? Can you be happy with your 5, whatever your figures is? Because you have to find your happiness where you are right now. The journey is just to always be looking and growing and all of that, right? But the happiness starts where you are right now, and being able to accept yourself. A lot of ways of accessing your happiness for me is like I spend a lot of time with myself, meditating, praying. I quiet my brain. I quiet myself. And speak kind words to myself and say affirming things to myself and know that no one else can make me feel the way I make myself feel, right? Another, I embrace myself. This is number two is you have to embrace who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, your flaws, your your strengths, all of that makes who you are. And that's beautiful. There's only one you, just like your fingerprint, one you, because you, yes, be still and know yes, you have to be still. Be still and know that you have the God within you. We are just so fast to get somewhere and not really just slowing ourselves down. So embracing who you are, embracing where you are right now, knowing that you've come so far, right? And embracing that you have what I call is the mindset, growth mindset. That you're a lifetime learner. Another thing that helped me with my happy place is outside in nature. It is just something about being in the air with the trees, with the um, clouds, um, that's my happy place. I love the beach. I love any bodies of water, but beach is my favorite place. Sand, the beach, but anything I like. I live in Oakland, so I sit by the lake weekly. I go to the San Leandro Marina. I am by the water. I just love nature. It is so grounding because just because I have no reason, I have no understanding. Yes, gardening. Oh, yes. Playing with the earth, being creative. Thank you. Yes. What else? What else do you do like in nature that makes you feel good? I love playing, cutting my roses, pruning my roses, and things like that. Pulling weeds. That can be satisfying. Right? Getting rid of stuff, pruning, getting rid of things. And then when you plant things and then know that um, it's not going to grow right away, right? You watch it, you nurture it. And it's just the same. We are, in the sense, the same as a plant. We have to nurture ourselves, be patient, be kind, pay attention, right? But nature is another way to bring you just simple things that don't cost money. Yes, Half Moon Bay. I love the ocean. Yes, Half Moon Bay. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, it doesn't cost us money to do. Another way of just really having happiness is being accountable, being responsible for your actions, for how others experience you. Now, sure, people have to be responsible for what they feel, but being responsible for your impact on others, being responsible for if you do something, own it. If there's something that you want to improve upon it, then get in action and do it. It's just like really being accountable. It's part of one of the, what is it? The four agreements, right? Be impeccable with your word. It's one of the fourth agreements. Be impeccable with your word, right? Just being responsible and accountable. And that, I believe, helps with your level of happiness. It's like you can't blame others. Can't blame others for what's going on in your life. You just can't. 'Cause there's no action in that. There's no accountability in that. And the things that won't change. If you are relying on someone else to do something to change your circumstance, good luck with that. Another one is just really figure out your purpose. Our happiness comes from us having, being in community, being in connection, engaging with others, having impact, like a positive impact. Like, what is your contribution to this world, to this earth? What is your life assignment? And understand that you get to change and pick and choose a different purpose whenever you want to. This is like you get to create it. You are the architect, you are the creator of that. You know, say you, for me, I started off, in child welfare, social work. And that's always the core of my purpose, advocating, doing, helping others find and be self sufficient and so forth. But now it has shifted now that I'm more into mental health. It has shifted that I am really passionate about, dismantling the stigma around mental health. I am really passionate about helping women take off this superwoman cape and taking care of themselves. Radical self care in a way that we haven't been given the permission to do in the past. That's something new for me. That's my new passion. I get to choose. How about that? Maybe in 5 years, it'll be something different. You get to choose, right? I get excited about that. That is exciting to me. That is fulfilling for me. That brings me happiness when I'm able to help and support another person get to their place, their happy place, their fulfilled place. That is fulfilling for me. Another thing that's fulfilling is oh my goodness. So I'm taking my daughter back to school. She is now a sophomore, and we go back, we're leaving Sunday, back to Baltimore. That has been so fulfilling to just watch my daughter bloom. And she's making her teenage mistakes, young adult mistakes, but she is learning from her mistakes. And it just is fulfilling to see that unfold in front of me. Asking for more time. Come on, enter. Hold on, my phone doing a weird thingy thing. Time limit. Pause. We're back. So, I find happiness in watching my daughter grow and cultivate into this beautiful young woman. So life is about you creating what feels good to you. You have the responsibility to yourself to access your well-being. You have a responsibility to yourself to do the things that fulfill you. You have a responsibility to yourself to take care of yourself. There's nobody else going to do it. So, and so that goes with your happiness. Finding your happy spot is you starting with being guiltless about doing the things that fulfill you, doing the things that put a smile on your face, that excites you, that invigorates you, that you're curious about. You are responsible for that. No one else. Only you. You get to decide. No one gets to decide that for you. You have agency over your life. Happiness. So start. I have a recommendation. Get you a notepad, get your whatever you use to write, pen and paper, and just write out, I would say, 10 to 20 things that you absolutely love to do. Write it out. Get you your inventory list. 10 to 20 things that make you smile. 10 to 20 things that make you just sing, even if you can't sing, just like makes you want to sing, whistle, hum, all of that. Write it out. What I've done is I created what is called, some of us call a bucket list, right? All the things you want to do before you die. Well, for me, in my program, Exhausted to Empowered, I switched it around. Because the mindset is I'm not trying to focus on a race to do things before I die. This is about just living life to the fullest. And so instead of it calling a bucket list, it's called your playlist, right? Play. It's like play. We're going to play your list. It's your list to play, to have fun. So write your playlist. So that means places you want to go to, hobbies and activities you want to try, things that you used to be good at, But now you're saying you're too old, you don't know how to do it, or play. Maybe you want to go back skating again. I'm about to get me some skates and start skating again. I'm gonna eventually buy me a boat. I'm a row. I'm a rower. I've been rowing. I've took some rowing lessons. I'm gonna eventually get a boat or, or something, but I'm gonna get my boat one day. So write out all of these things. I wrote a list. I'm going to start redoing my paint by numbers, doing my outdoor yoga. I'm getting back into hiking. I'm going to be doing a hike on the 11th of September, 510 hike. What do you want to do? Like I said, massive list of all these places that I'm going to try. And I'm giving myself 12 years to get to all these places. It was like 40 places on that list. I got to get going. Yes, a kayak. Yes, yes, yes. So make your list. Have fun. You get to create it. Yes, birthday month. Okay, who's this? It's saying Facebook user. Type your name in there so I can know who I am communicating with. Are we celebrating birthdays? What is this? This is Leo season. Woo, Leo's my birthday. Shout out to my nephew, Tyler James. He'll be 21 tomorrow. It's a lot of birthdays coming up this month. Shout out to Tanisha Jackson. Shout out to Elisa, cousin Lisa. Lots of shout out to who else? Hey, Stacy. Hey, yes, yes, yes. Leo Nation. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. Yes, Stacy. Shout out to my girl Stacy celebrating that Virgo. Them Virgo seasons coming up. But right now we are in Leo season. But again, your happiness starts with you. You get to access it. You have the control to access it. Now, get to it. Start doing it. If you're not happy, guess what's going on? That means something is going on with you that you have not accessed your internal happiness. You have the power. And maybe there is something going on. Maybe there is some depression going on, right? Get some help, get some support. I see so many clients that, a lot of my clients that come to me because they are dealing with depression or some form of anxiety. Get some support. If you're not in a space that you feel that you're able to cultivate these feelings, it's your responsibility to heal. Oxygen mask on, to do something for yourself unapologetically. I'm like, who gonna do it? Who gonna check you, boo? You need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Check yourself. You get to create it. All right. So next week, I want to remind you, we will not have Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee next Wednesday, because I will be still with my daughter, getting her back to HBCU, Morgan State, and Baltimore. All right, go Bears. So I'm excited to get her back settled in for her second year. And so I will be on vacation next week because everybody need to rest, right? So I'm gonna be resting and getting some staycation and having some fun with her. And yeah, yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all. So let me know what is the one thing, drop a comment. Let me know the one thing that brings you a great sense of happiness, and the one thing that you are committed to doing to activate and access that happiness. Because when you do that list, you need to be doing something on that list every single day. Like when you're making a list, like your to-do list and your schedules and all that, take that list that you made, your sing song happy list, and schedule some of those things on your schedule. What gets scheduled gets done. Okay. So you have to schedule it. Be intentional. This is about you being intentional. This is habits, making habits, right? Creating the habit of scheduling your fun, scheduling your happy activities, things to do, right? And then thoughts. Happiness is about your thoughts and who you got around you, right? If you got unhappy people around you, get their asses from around you. Okay. Minding your business. That helps with happiness, right? Not all in worrying about other people and they drama and they stuff. No. So we got enough of our own business to focus on, right? And so we focus, do that. That will give us our happiness, right? All right. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all joining me on this Wednesday for Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. Again, next Wednesday, we will be off grid because we're going to be in the East Coast getting baby girl back to school. So I will see you the following Wednesday. All right. Be good to yourself. Know that happiness is all right now. All right. Okay. In action. It's my accountability buddies. Thank you, Stacy. Stay in action. Your happy place depends on you. See you guys in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, be good to yourself. Love on yourself. Oxygen mask on. And choose you. Choose you unapologetically. Bye.